guys, as I mentioned, this is going to be the second part. You did see my Topic Tuesday, where I kind of took you through all of my, where I kind of, you know, discussed a little bit of my nail polish rack and how I display and store all of my polishes. So what I'm going to do in this video, and I'm not quite sure how this is going to work. I don't know if I'm just going to, I'm going to kind of wing this. So as I mentioned, I want to go ahead and start pulling out some of these polishes that I'm not really wearing and not really feeling right now. And I kind of want to move some, I kind of want to transition this rack into kind of a late winter, early spring, so I can start, you know, kind of getting into pastels and some of my like dustier, you know, those kinds of shades. So right now I've got a bunch of fall and dark shades out and I'm just not feeling them. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and start rearranging this. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to kind of speed through this so you'll kind of see me like pulling these, you know, pulling stuff off and putting stuff back, and then I'll kind of talk about what I did. I think I might, as I'm going through this, start pulling out some polishes that I want to destash. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure how this is gonna go. So I just wanted to do this intro and then we'll kind of see how this progresses as I go, but I'm gonna go ahead and film it so that way I have some footage of me doing that. But yeah, we're just kind of playing this by ear, so I thought I would at least show you guys how I'm transitioning my rack. And just FYI, I do have, my rack is above my toilet, so I am gonna stand on my toilet. So if anybody's like, you know, has any kind of phobias or creepiness about, you're not gonna see the toilet, but I'm gonna stand on it. So in case anyone gets like freaked out about, you know, seeing my, you know, thinking about me standing on my toilet, just FYI. And as I mentioned in my other video, it's like 8 o'clock on a Saturday, and so I'm not gussied up at this point. I worked out this morning, so my hair is just gross, and I have no makeup on, and I don't know what this thing is on my face. So we're gonna press on, and I'm gonna go ahead and start rearranging some polish. So here we go. Pull these guys back, because these are all, I'm not wearing any of my mustards right now. And the other reason I want to do this is also because my rack is getting way too full, because when we started making the nail polish rack, my husband asked me how many polishes I had, and I guessed I had around 250. Or I had around 200, I think, at the time, which was like 6 months ago. And my husband didn't believe me. He thought it was way more, but I was like, no, I have that. That's how many I have. And when we finally counted them after they came and, you know, did the quote and everything for the racks, I ended up having 270, which at the time was a lot. And now I've been buying polish like crazy, so I think I'm probably in the 400 range at this point. So it's getting to the point where I've got polishes kind of back behind here, and I'm having difficulties like arranging them by color, which is how I usually arrange my polishes. So I'm in definite need of a destash. So we'll see how that goes. So as of right now, I want to get rid of all my dark kind of fall stuff, which is kind of this row of polish. Trying to keep this in somewhat of a color order here, but it's not really working, so I'm gonna get rid of this. So right now I've got a bunch, I've got my red, my like fall and my fall colors here. Okay, so I'm gonna pull, these are some of my purples, my light purples. I'm gonna start pulling those forward, because I think definitely my lighter purples are going to start coming out to play here soon. I usually wear darker purples, but now I think I'm going to start transitioning into the lighter purples. So we're going to do that. I definitely want to pull, these are some of my like dusty blues and greens. I'm going to pull those out, I think, too. I kind of want to push these back. These are my warmer purples and reds. I think I'm going to pull these, I'm going to push these back. What's behind them is some of these are, I've got a couple maybe springy colors, but for the most part these are all like summery colors, so I don't know if I'm ready to pull those forward yet. I might still wear some of these warm reds, because it's not totally, these are kind of seasonally appropriate. They're not totally winter color, so I might leave these forward for now. I might pull out a couple of these because some of these are like, excuse me, some like pastel peaches and yellows. I might pull some of those out. Let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm having problems. This is harder than it looks. Okay, so right now I've got some dark blues. I think I'm gonna go ahead and push these back. 'Cause I'm just not, I might wear them, but for now I'm gonna push them back just so I have some space. And if I still have space, once I've pulled everything else forward, I may pull them forward. We'll see. So let's push all these back here for now. I'm sorry if this is going to be a totally boring video for you guys. I think I'm probably going to end up fast forwarding some of these parts so that way you guys aren't totally bored, but let's see here. Okay. These are some of my like neutrally green colors, so I think I'm going to leave those because I think those probably would be worn more than the darker greens. So I think I'm gonna take the yellows and peaches, I think. I'm gonna move these up here for a minute so I can reach them. I think that's more summery. I think that's kind of springy. These are kind of springy. These are definitely springy. Springy, springy, springy. Springy. Alright, I think the rest of those are kind of summery, so I'm going to leave the rest of those back there. Don't you knock that camera over, I'm going to knock you in it tomorrow. Alright, so some of these are more wintry or more springy blues, so I think I'm going to be a little particular about which ones I pull forward here. Better be careful. If you knock that over, I'm going to be really unhappy with you. Okay. You're pushing it. You are so pushing it right now. You are gonna, no, this is not where you can be right now. Really? Oh my God, you are so gonna knock things over. Oh my God. Dude, back up your shenanigans. Go. Go. Jiminy Christmas. Jiminy Christmas. Alright, we got those. Oh my God, that dog does nothing but bark. Do you hear that dog? He does nothing but bark all goddamn day. Okay, so I can probably bring some purples forward here. I need to get rid of some of these. So bad. Okay. Alright, so I think I still gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with all these like fall colors, but I think what I might start doing here is I might start doing some destashing. Alright, those you can't see because those are new polishes. Okay, so I'm gonna jump down here real fast. Okay. Let me angle the camera here a minute. So, that's not good. We'll just keep it. We'll keep it here. What is this dog doing? Oh my God. Oh my God, this is the best lighting ever. You can totally like, this looks so good. Okay. So I'm gonna start, I think, just pulling polishes off that I think I just don't want. Because I need to make more room on this rack and this is just getting ridiculous. So since I have all these fall colors and I wore some of these during the fall time, I think I'm gonna start here. What I'm gonna do is just start pulling some of these out that I don't want. So I'm just gonna look through all these real quick here. This I've never worn. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of it. I don't even think, maybe I wore it a long time ago. Oh my God, the freaking cap's not even staying on. I've never worn this. Do I want to get rid of it? I just feel like I'm gonna get rid of it. I've never worn it if I have, it's been a really long time. I got this on clearance at Ulta. This is Pop Beauty's Purple Plum. This isn't gonna be great lighting. It's just a basic kind of like darker, slightly warmer purple. But I've never worn it. I can't even remember if I've worn it, and I'm gonna dump it. I said I was gonna do a project polish, but I think I'm gonna get rid of I've got all these little like tiny julep minis. The problem is that like I've never worn them, so I kind of want to get rid of them, but at the same time I just don't know. I feel like I'm gonna give them away. At least the ones that I think are okay. For the most part, I don't even think I've worn half of these. So this one I definitely haven't worn, so I feel like I could probably give this away, and the formula looks somewhat decent. So this is Logan. It's just a like dark purple. I'm gonna get rid of that. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. This is an old Butter London called Teetotal or Teetotal. It's just like a cooler medium brown. Nothing wrong with it. I've just got a bunch in my collection that I pull more than I pull this. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss that. So I kind of want to hold on to my Zoyas. There's some I really kind of want to get rid of, but I also kind of want to hold on to them just for collection, like comparison purposes. So part of me kind of wants to get rid of some of these Zoyas, but I think I might hold on to them for a little bit longer. So polishes I think I kind of want to get rid of. I may at least, I don't know. Let me go through and see if there's anything else here I want to get rid of. Part of me kind of wants to get rid of some of these Zoyas I don't wear, but part of me is like, I think you should probably keep them. So I think I'm probably going to hang on to them, which means I'm probably not going to destash a bunch of stuff here. I think I'm going to get rid of this. There's nothing wrong with this. It's just, oh, do I have a red though? I've got this like Formula X red that I got for free for like a birthday, I think, from Sephora, but I feel like I definitely want to get rid of this Colors for JoJo, or Rubies for JoJo that I picked up from Colors by Leroux from the January polish pickup. I'm definitely getting rid of that because I didn't care for it at all. Okay, so not a whole lot of ones in here. Like I said, part of me kind of wants to get rid of some of these Zoyas, but part of me also wants to keep them for collection review purposes, so that wasn't super helpful. So let me keep going through here. Why is it in theory you're always like, oh, I really want to get rid of some of these, and then you start going through them and then you're like, oh, maybe I don't want to get rid of some of these. Let me angle you a little better here so you can kind of see what's going on. Again, there's a bunch of Zoyas in here I feel like I should get rid of, but I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm gonna get rid of this Julep again. This is one I haven't worn before. Oh, can you see him? He's playing. He's playing. He likes to come in here and play in the shower curtains. Weirdo. Okay, so we got a Julep. This is called Margot. It's just like a gold foil. I've never worn it, pretty sure, so I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm definitely getting rid of this. I'm probably going to throw this away because I don't think I can give this to anybody. This is that I talked about a couple like Manny videos ago. It's that sheer white from Formula X called Cloud 9. I think I'm probably going to throw that away. It's pretty old. And I just don't care for it. I think I'm going to get rid of this too. This is, although I could try and sponge this on, but I just don't wear toppers that much. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. This is a topper from China Glaze. It's called Chillin' With My Snowmies. It's just a glitter topper with like white, different size white hex, like matte white hex glitters. It's just too base heavy and I just don't wear toppers enough. There's enough in here I feel like if somebody wanted it, I could probably give it to them. It's just super base heavy. I could probably sponge it on, but I just don't wear toppers enough to like, you know, warrant giving that to somebody. So that I'm probably gonna get rid of, or I mean, what did I mean to say? I could probably sponge it on, but I don't wear toppers enough and I just don't think it's worth keeping in my collection. So gonna get rid of that. I kind of want to get rid of one of these too. A part of me wants to get rid of this one. So I think I like this one more because it's more of like a warmer yellow. So I was on the hunt for like a, like very pastel, not pastel, but like these like buttercup kind of yellow colors. So I grabbed quite a few a long time ago, and I feel like, so the two that I have here is the China Glaze Girls Just Want to Have Sun, which is like kind of a warmer yellow. And then this one from Deborah Lippman called Build Me Up Buttercup. I don't know if I need both of them in my collection. I might hold on to these and wear them and see which one I like better. I think the China Glaze one, the formula is not great, but I think this Deborah Lippman, I think the yellow I'm not super crazy about. I think it's just a slight, I like warmer colors, so I think this one was a bit warmer, so I think I might hold on to these a little longer and wear them sometime in the spring here and then decide, because I don't think I need both, but I don't know if I want to dump these right now. So I'm gonna hold on to those for a little bit here. This, but this is like, I don't even think this is available anymore, so I think I might get rid of this one, because I mean, it's not even, I don't even think this is part of the permanent collection anymore. So a couple videos ago I mentioned that like, when I was making a couple Zoya purchases, like within the last like a year or two ago, they would just throw in random polishes. And I think it was because they were discontinuing a bunch, and so they were just trying to get rid of their stash. I can't decide how I want this camera set up to be. I feel like I look gross. Oh, anyway. So they threw in a bunch of polishes that I think they were just trying to get rid of because they were going to discontinue them, and I'm pretty sure this is one, and I've never worn it, and it's just not something I'm gonna wear, so I think I'm gonna get rid of it. And I think since it's not part of the permanent collection, this is not gonna be helpful for anyone for like comparison purposes, because no one's gonna have it. This is called Charlotte, and it's just a like peachy, like neutral peachy pink, with like a slight bit of like a slight like pearl shimmer in there, which you can kind of see there. It's just, it's not my cup of tea. So I know I've never even worn this, so this would probably be good for somebody who likes those polishes. I kind of want to get rid of this, but all of the other two peaches, oh no, this is kind of close. Yeah, I might toss this because I have Sawyer, and Sawyer's formula is better. So a friend of mine gave me this last year. This is from Formula X again. It's peach tea. It's just like a like peachy pink, but I just I feel like the formula on it wasn't great, and I've got, looks like Sawyer from Zoya's pretty close. You can't tell on the camera because this lighting kind of blows, but to me, like, Sawyer's just slightly more orange. I don't know. Oh, Cole's pretty close. I think I'm gonna toss it. I just, do I want to toss it? Kind of. This is so hard. I think I'm gonna toss, not toss it, but I think I'm gonna give this away. I just, the formula, I don't remember the formula being that great. I'm gonna get rid of it. Gonna get rid of it, gonna get rid of it, gonna do it, gonna do it, gonna do it, gonna do it. Okay. This pains me, but I think I'm gonna get rid of Wallace. It's such a pretty color. I just don't wear it, and when I do wear it, I just hate the color. I just feel like it doesn't go well with my skin tone. So I think I'm gonna get rid of this. I feel like this I've worn a few times, but I think the formula on it's probably still fine, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. I kind of want to get rid of this. This is from the Naked Manicure line from Zoya. It's that Tip Perfector. I've only worn it like once or twice. I don't do French manicures. It's just not, why is this stuff focusing on my face? It's just a white polish. I mean, it's not a stark white, so you could wear this as a manicure, but I've never really worn it, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it. I'm gonna get rid of, this is a picture polish called Live Love Polish. I thought this was gonna be really pretty. It's a deep blue, with like a bunch of different size like holographic glitters in there. Oh my god, this lighting is horrible. Sorry, this is not the best video to do this in, but it's just a blue jelly base with a bunch of like glitters in there. I got suckered into this from the swatch photo, but it ended up just being like very very thin jelly base, obviously, but the finish on it wasn't great. It's a little chunky, and I just didn't care for it, so I think I'm gonna get rid of that. We've got Turn on the Northern Lights by OPI. I'm definitely getting rid of that. Oh, definitely getting rid of that. Sorry guys, this video is all over the place. This is gonna be like the craziest of videos. Definitely getting rid of this julep. This one is Ileana. It's just a denim blue. Nothing crazy about it. I've got a bunch of denim blues. Not gonna wear that, and I haven't worn it, and I've had it in my collection for a really long time. I think I'm gonna get rid of this lemming lacquer that I got in the polish pickup in January. It goes to the vault. I just think it would go to it's gonna go to a better home. I don't think I really like it that much. It's, I think I'm realizing that I don't really care for iridescent glitter, iridescent like flakies and stuff, and this has that, I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna dump that one also. I'm gonna get rid of this Butter London. This is Marrow. It's just like a medium, purple. It's nothing crazy. I'm gonna dump that. This Formula X called Serenity. It's just like a black jelly base with some purple glitter in it. I've never worn it. Somebody got it for me as a gift, and I've got better polishes. I'm not overly thrilled to wear that. Another julep. This one is called Cameron. It's just like a gold glitter and a purple. This is having such a hard time focusing. It's just a purple with like some gold glitter, and it's nothing crazy. I'm gonna get rid of that. Part of me wants to get rid of Coronation, but I don't know yet. I think I'm gonna hold on to this a smidge longer because I did get a color that I think is similar to this, but I want to look at it compared because I think the color that I got is the color on it's slightly different. So I think I'm gonna hold on to this just a smidge longer and see. I really want to make that work because I love that color so much, but that formula just sucks so badly. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of some of there's nothing wrong with this one. I don't wear it that often. It's a Pixie polish called Sweet Strawberry. It's just like a bright, like juicy kind of watermelon red. I just don't wear it. I just don't wear it, and when you have a collection as big as this, as big as mine, I got no place to be holding on to polishes I just don't wear. Another julep that I need to get rid of. This is Princess Grace. It's just a like light peachy color. Getting rid of that. This I've had forever and I never wear it. This is like a macaroni and cheese kind of orange. It's called Incandescent from Formula X. Do you see the trend here? I'm getting rid of I just didn't care for Formula X that much, so I'm gonna dump that one too. And when I say dump, I mean I'm just gonna destash them. I'm not gonna I might throw like one of those away because it probably needs to be thrown away, but most of these I'm gonna try and rehouse. Here's another Pixie that I need to get rid of. Coral Cantaloupe. It's just again, a peach, but this has like a shimmer in it. So I'm gonna get rid of that. Just never wear it. This is OPI Skating on Thin Iceland. At the time, I just didn't have like a, warm purple like this, and now I've got a bunch in my collection, so I just never pull this. So that guy's gonna get rehoused. There's a couple femme fatales in here I kind of want to get rid of, but I think I'm gonna hold on to them for just a smidge longer. Try and give them one more shot just because I wear them all the time. Or they were expensive, so I feel like I should try and make them work. I am going to get rid of this Cirque polish. This is Bond Street. It's a pretty color. It's just a thin formula, and it's a little pink for my taste. It's like one of those like pinky reds, but it just leans more pink, and so I don't really care for it, and I have a bunch of other ones in my collection that I probably want to pull more than this, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that guy. I think I'm going to get rid of my bottle of Bikini So Teeny. I just don't wear it, and I've got other polishes in my collection that I probably will wear before this, so I think I'm going to get rid of that guy. I think I'm also going to get rid of that Shore Bright from China Glaze. It's just really close to some other colors that I have that I like a little bit more. I don't know. Do I have a bunch of purples like that? I have this lean one, but I've got a bunch of orchidy purples. Where are my other ones at? Yeah. I mean, Zoya's Tina's pretty close. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. I haven't worn it in a really long time. Another julep, this one's called Ray. Again, it's just like an orchidy pink, orchidy like purpley pink I've never worn. Oops, now I'm dropping stuff. I think I'm also gonna get rid of my China Glaze Lotus Lotus Begin. I kind of wanted this like when I first started collecting because I thought it was a really pretty purple, but since then I've got Heather and Abby that are like pretty close in color, and this formula really kind of blows, so I think I'm going to get rid of that guy. I'm going to get rid of Pearl Jammin', I just don't like it, and I've got that Cirque one that I like way more, so there's no point in keeping it in my collection. Oh, what else we got back here? I'm gonna go ahead and dump Hypnos from Polish. I've got a bunch of these like dusty purple, so the reason I got it was for that like red shimmer, and it's very not apparent on the nail for me, so I have other dusty purples, so if this shimmer's not gonna show through, I don't really need it, so I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm also going to get rid of another Formula X that somebody got for me. This is called High Frequency. Just like a turquoisey green. Nothing wrong with it. I don't know why the fill line's so low. I feel like I haven't worn this. I might have used this in like a water marbling maybe a long time ago, because I feel like, or maybe it's just separating. So I feel like I don't think I ever wore this. So that's going. I think I'm also going to get rid of this Orly Glowstick. Although, I mean, it's kind of a tiny bottle. I don't know. I feel like I've only worn it once, and it was for like an 80s party or something, so I don't know if it's really something I need in my collection. I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna get rid of it. And if I need it again, it was like $1, so I feel like it's fine. I haven't worn it in like 3 years, so there's no point in holding on to it. Okay, anything back there? No. Viewing. Another julep. This is Maddie. It's just like a like warm, or not warm. It's just like a like reddish pink. So we're gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of one of these. Really sucks. I think I'm gonna keep this one. I think this one's the one that sucks. This is China Glaze Bite Me. It's a really pretty, kind of like neon, like reddish pink, and it has this really pretty gold shimmer, but you can't see it, can't really see it on the nail too well, and the formula on this is horribly gummy and gross, so I'm gonna get rid of that. This is another one of those Zoyas that they just gave to me, and let me make sure that it's not still available, because I might hold on to it if it is. Yeah, it doesn't look like Brooke is available anymore, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it. Nothing wrong with it. It's a really pretty color. It's not a color that I wear. So this is like a magenta, like reddish pink. Definitely more red than pink. But it's got this really nice kind of like hot pink shimmer that runs throughout. So it gives it kind of like a metallic-y kind of feel. It's pretty, just not my jam. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of that. I think there's one other one. This one. Let me make sure this one's not available anymore either. So I had full intentions of wearing them, but I just, the mood never came over me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and... I'm not into collecting polish. If I'm not gonna wear it, I'm just gonna toss it. This one's Hayden, or at least give it to somebody who collects, you know, that wants it. So this is Hayden. Again, it's that kind of, this one's a little bit more, so, sorry, this is super awkward. So this is Brooke, and this is Hayden. So Hayden is definitely a little bit more pink. I'm sorry, this lighting's really not good, but Hayden is a pink, and this has kind of a, like blue, this one has a shimmer. This one, I said shimmer, but this is more of like a metallic finish on Brooke, not shimmer. This one definitely is a shimmer. It's like this bluish pink, which you can kind of see there. I think I've worn Hayden. I don't think I've worn the other ones. This one I wore, but it's just not, again, or no, did I wear it? God damn it. I don't remember. It's not a big deal. I think that's everybody. Cool. Oh, I'm not even in the camera shot. I'm sorry, this video is really awkward. So yeah, we have... Look at all this polish. I'm going to DESTASH. This is very exciting. The other thing I didn't show you is I did have, so in addition to those guys, I also have a couple, not dupes, backups that I didn't really mean to buy. I've got a Zoya Alice that I've got a backup of because I accidentally bought 2 bottles. Same with Zoya Nev, and this I got extra because my I got an extra bottle of Femme Fatale's Celestial Sea, which they sent me an extra bottle because my, why did they send me an extra bottle? Oh, because they accidentally sent me 2 bottles and I only ordered 1. So this is extra, and I don't even really like this polish too much, so I might end up getting rid of my other one, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this guy. So those are all of my DESTASH polishes for now. I'm gonna hold off, like I said, on DESTASHing any Zoyas as much as I would probably like to, except for those ones that I just talked about. I feel like if I'm gonna do color comparison videos, I think having Zoyas in my collection are gonna be useful. So I'm gonna hold on to those Zoyas. So I don't really know what I wanna do with all those DESTASH polishes yet, so I don't know if any of them are nice enough to do a giveaway. So I think, like, if any of you guys want them, you can reach out to me and let me know if you want them. I might just, you know, maybe first come, first serve. If anybody's interested in them, I'll go ahead and send them to you. I'll just make you pay for, like, shipping or something. So, like, a couple dollars just so that I get people who are actually interested in the polish and not people that just want to buy them to buy them. So I may just charge you for shipping. Yeah, and then if anything's left, maybe I'll do a giveaway, because I don't think any of that's worth. I'm not going to sell any of that. There may be like 1 or 2 in there that I could sell, but I'm not really that worried about selling. I'm not really that worried about recouping my money. I'd rather sorry, I'd rather them just go to a good home. So yeah, that is that. I'm going to finish up here kind of reorganizing these, and then I will be back to kind of show you how they turned out. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off for now because I feel like you've gotten enough. I feel like I've gotten enough footage of me kind of like reorganizing, so I'll just kind of show you what the end result is. So hopefully this video is not going to be crazy all over the place. So let's just go, and I'm going to go and then I'll be back. Okay, bye. Alright guys, I think we might be done. I will also mention that I'm putting 2 other polishes in my DESTASH. This is a full bottle that's never been used of China Glaze Ready to Rave. I found another neon red that I like better, so I'm probably not going to reach for this. I have a mini of it right now, and I don't think I'm going to go, I don't need this extra bottle. And then this is a small little mini of Deborah Lippman's Happy Birthday that I got eons ago for like a Sephora birthday thing that I never use, so that's gonna go in there as well. Ah, polish is flying everywhere. So like I mentioned, you guys let me know if any of you guys are interested in those. Let me do a quick display of the rack here. Let me back it up. So here we go. I kind of with the DESTASH, I was able to get rid of quite a bit, so now I don't have very much against the back part of the wall, except for my fall polishes, which are kind of hiding on this bottom row here, that one. I was also able to pull forward my base coats and top coats, which make them a little bit more accessible, which is cool. I also pulled forward my stamping polishes, which will make them easier to get to, and then I just have some various kind of glitters and crellies that don't really have anywhere to go. So yeah, I've got my neutrals. Sorry, the air just kicked on. So I've got my neutrals here, my pastel kind of purples. my periwinkles into my like dusty pale blues. Oops, sorry, it's getting a little wonky there. Some more pale blues into kind of some greens and yellows, and then my oranges, corally pinks, and some reds there at the top. So that is what we're looking for, or that's what we're looking at for the springtime. So that was a little bit more difficult than I thought it was, but that DESTASH of polishes, I think, really helped kind of clear out the clear out the rack a little bit because it was getting a little ridiculous. I do have some polishes that you'll see here that I need to, those are going to be hauled here eventually. I've got a couple more polishes I think I need to swatch those still, so I'm not going to do a haul as of yet, and I still have a couple more polishes that are coming. But yeah, sorry, this is, ugh. Whew, I don't know what this thing is on my face. Alright, anyway, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye!